Hey guys, welcome back to Max Card's Dawn of War Unification. Today I have the honor to show you another sneak peek of the next version 7.0, this time the Steel Legion. This is one of two videos. In this video I'm going to cover the Infantry Doctrine and in the other video the Vehicle Doctrine. So here I chose as my enemies the Praetorian Guard, which also get, what is it called, Blood Axis Mercenaries. They also, it's a free-for-all actually, and then there is the Chaos Demons and the Orks with the is it the Blood Axis as well color scheme, so fitting in with the Praetorians here. Map is Mariza. Okay, so what is new and what is fine and dandy and new? You still have the Legionnaires, but you see it already on the unit card. You have more weapon options later on, like a battle rifle lasgun, for example. Your pioneers can also now repair, have a flamer and everything. Yeah, so I go for a more or less standard opener. A lot of people go for or like to go for is to get legionnaires with grenade launchers in tier 1. The grenade launchers got toned down in the sense that they actually have a setup time now and stuff like that, so that's something that got adjusted. A lot of things got adjusted. I will go through them as I see them maybe. And for now it's a build-up time for me, getting my 3 points, getting the relic, having my infiltrated pioneers here with the absolutely slow capping rate, putting up my banner in the middle. The Lieutenant Colonel just casually walking by, minding his own business. Chaos Demons and Orks, a slight mischief going on, but that's pretty much all for now. My plan is to get, as I said, Legionnaires with grenade launchers, getting some upgrades from the relay station, then get tier 2 and go from there basically, because we all know the game really starts in tier 2 for the most part. And when it comes to unit availability, a lot of irregular cannon for the units here for the Praetorian Guard. It's interesting. Even got a turret up. Yeah, that's already one of the changes. The turrets now are building low, not building met, so they will die more easily against command attacks and everything. Yeah, and I'm going the hard eco game, upgrading my listing post, because you only have like 3 points in your base, so you want to upgrade them as soon as possible, especially in these 3-4-A formats. And I think, yeah, I have the first grenade launcher soon-ish. These bullets getting shot down immediately. No, I think I save everything so I can get this point up and this turret, this surrender turret, which funnily enough has this banner, this badge on the front. Funny. They actually go for a Blood Axe opener, which is very fitting. What I was going for. What did he go for? Burner. Interesting. I'm trying to burn my fellows here. Grenade launcher is now active. I think I will get the sergeants as well at some point. Yeah, for now it's grenade launchers. Killing these poor irregular units. F in the chat for these guys. They will not get home. So now I go forth and attack on this side. I think I will get, yeah, I get grenades and yeah, it's also a sergeant. Is it like commander weaponry or something? So now I poke at those statue here. And yeah, let's see. Yeah, as the Blood Axes coming in, they wanted to use the flamers, even using them on my one Legionnaire squad. There's the Lieutenant Colonel using one of his abilities. I have no idea what. Haven't played the Praetorian Guard enough. You could look Kaldar's video on them. He was probably going over them. The abilities and everything. And the Colonel dies a second time. There he goes. So this was the idea. Some Orks. I didn't even notice in the actual game that there was some Orks coming in. I noticed the Orks in the middle though. But thankfully no detection whatsoever. So I'm now moving in here, getting in position, using grenade launchers as everybody likes when they play against Steel Legion, the grenade launchers. And you also heard the Emperor protects, we have now the Sergeant. So what you also hear that the VO was redone, the models got all HD review, and yeah, of course some new units which I will cover as soon as they approach. The first ones I think I will get in tier 2 or in tier 3 maybe. For now it's Legionnaires, and I think I get a relay the infantry bunker because I want to get a commissar out, I think. We have some skirmishes going on. No, the Orks are very passive, Chaos Demons as well. They're all just minding their own business. Interesting, interesting. They can. Oh, they really like their builders. Okay, interesting. So I may or may not need some refinement over there. And I think I'm now saving up for tier 2 soon-ish. Here's the commissar. The commissar now also gets an executability in tier 2, which is similar to the commissar of Imperial Guard. I think previously he was more or less only used for buffing the speed and maybe attack speed for the squad and granting detection. Now he also has the executability in tier 2. These guys got one unit out. Tier 2 is started on my side, and now I'm I think overwatch the reinforcement here and go on attacking, losing some models here. I like how the sergeant is having this. I got the commander weapon, so he has this power sword and using his bolt pistol like one-handed over the shoulder. Very nice, very nice. So there you go. I think the commissar actually does the same. Yeah, interesting. No other skirmishes on the map. No, everything very quiet. Tier 2 is halfway done, and I think I will get this point now as well upgraded, so I can get more economy to get all the good stuff in the later tiers. So this colonel statue will go down, and there we go. There are some more blood axes coming in, also with flamers again. 4 flamers, so they want to burn the stuff. I'm getting a little close here, having one squad on the top here, moving into the heavy cover. It's very close quarter map, which I kind of like. Some of the 4-player maps are really far out in between. We have a little Fury coming in the middle, going for this point. And now I'm getting infantry heavy support, so I can get the weapons. All the special weapons here are infantry heavy support. It got renamed from recoil something, so it's more or less attack. There it goes the execution, similar to how you have it for Imperial Guard. We're on the fire. Sitting in this cover. Some action from the NPCs. There are some sluggers and guys. So, but now I can add here grenade launchers and also some of these battle rifles. I will add, yes, and get the Stormtroopers. The deep strike Stormtroopers are now limited to 2 instead of 3. Available for both doctrines, but for this doctrine, of course, they get the infiltration and some more upgrades. I think also one of the weapon upgrades is only for infantry doctrine, and here they come, always with the nice Valkyrie drop in. I like it. There they come. So they have new icons and new models a bit. They now get grenade launchers. I think before they had only melters, plasma, and maybe inflamers. Not sure if they got flamers, but one new weapon is, I think, available for them. I will use them with the standard hell gun until later on. And I think, I'm getting infantry health. I'm getting also some new commanders, like not commanders, detachable units. Not commanders. A second, I can tell you that I completely forgot to use the Lieutenant Colonel, which I really wanted to use because he can get in tier 3 a Bulgrin or some Bulgrin bodyguards, and I really wanted to use Bulgrin bodyguards, but I totally forgot when playing here. So I can tell you the Lieutenant Colonel in tier 3 gets some really cool bodyguards. Infantry health is done. I have here a little squad with flamers. It's really interesting that these pioneers get flamers and they can also get infiltrated. So you have some infiltrated flamer squads, which is neat. Okay, getting now economy upgrades, but I think I will get some cool unit detachments soon-ish. Rockets flying in, Hellguns firing. Praetorian guards are the first ones to get eliminated here. Some poor irregulars spawning again. These guys trying to rebuild, but yeah, lost their overseer. What is it called actually? Oh, I wasn't quick enough. There we have it, the field medic. They can also get now a medic out. That requires infantry health, which is a cool requirement. But one of the units I'm more excited about is coming in now. A mortar. There we go. And these heavy weapon squads like the heavy bolter, the last cannon, as well as the mortar are all now available for both doctrines. So they're not limited to infantry doctrine. The infantry doctrine has quite a lot of neat stuff already. So the tanks do not get too much this what is it called? Too much problems early on, so they get also some of these units. What is the word I'm looking for? Whatever. So I now have basically all the tier 2 upgrades, and I soon will start tier 3. Come on, Max, you can click it. Ah, no, I needed to have the tank bunker first, but now I will click it. Come on. Yes, and then I will get Armageddon pattern Chimera. There's also some stuff going on with the Chimera. There was like the standard Chimera and the Armageddon pattern Chimera and the Assault Chimera and whatever Chimera. They are basically now in one Chimera variant, and you get different weapon upgrade options depending on the path. Interesting, it gets blue. Was it already blue or only if you get siege? So we have some Ork versus Demons here. Fungus versus Warp Spawn. And this is AI. Wow. Getting another mortar now. And Armageddon pattern I will use to now to show you what I mean. So you get, if you go for infantry, you get like the twin-linked heavy bolter possibilities, but if you got mechanized, you can get either hunter killer missile or auto cannon tier 2, tier 3. And if you got the infantry doctrine, you also can summon in the one special squad of legionnaires, which I will use in a second when I have pop cap. I totally forgot that I need to have the pop cap for it. I built a salamander scout tank and put Raya Chewbacca's inside to have a commander inside, so this is still a thing. As I told you earlier, the pioneers can now repair, but you still have the one vehicle that can repair rather quickly. Tier 3 is now almost done, and we have a little engagement here with the Demons. They already had an engagement with the Orks, so they are kinda weakened already. Here's the special legionnaires squad without a sergeant, but with their little aura indicating that they are a little stronger here. I totally misuse these vehicles, I have to say. But it's okay. It is okay. Second mortar coming in. So I'm now tier 3, and you will see in a second what units I bring to bear against the enemy. Some demons dying left and right. Putting a last second smoke shell with the Chimera before it goes down. So these guys are now well protected against ranged attacks, which is mainly the horrors over there. It's quite a solid firing line here. So I have one special squad now, the Armageddon Ork Hunters. And the battlist is no special, but the Ork Hunters are, and there they are. Also get infiltrated if you get a research, so they are these turbines and everything, so they are little Indian inspired. And what is really cool about them, because they're Ork Hunters, they get Ork weaponry like burners, rocket launchers and big shooters, which is really nice. I like this unit very much. So this is your better substitution, you could say, to your missing third Stormtrooper. Only available for the infantry doctrine. Also parking now Armageddon pattern Basilisk, which I cannot show, has now also abilities like a smoke shell, which I will use later on to cover my assault over here, and also the big strike ability that costs resources that also has the Imperial Guard Basilisk available. I'm getting Lord Commissar Sebastian Jarek out, getting some elite infantry health. There he goes with this absolutely magnificent arm he has. Yeah, and I will use him as an attachment to one squad that is one of my favorites. It's the Bullgrins. The Bullgrins, I totally forgot that I need more infantry caps, so yeah. Shame on me, so I'm not mainly using like the Ork Hunters, Stormtroopers and my infantry blob over here. There should be, yeah, there's a mortar coming out here and here. Basilisk fire coming in, and do I think at some point I will move one forward to use the smoke shells. Some more demons coming in, but yeah, they're also getting attacked from the other side from the Orks. Orks now are on the warpath and more or less assisting me over here. At some point I will use the smoke shell, looking to so I do not miss it. Bullgrins should get out at some point as well. Firing line intensifies, getting spotted but not a big issue actually. Herald of Siege getting absolutely blasted here. Boom boom, the mortar is firing in. What is coming over here? Ah, the Big Mac jumped in. Oh, and also friendly fire basilisk. Wow. Am I now using, yes. Come on. Give me your smoke shell. Yeah, we can look at the Bullgrins as long as they are in. Looking really nice with the big shield and whatnot. They get also like the Bullgrin bone ad and everything. And I put them together with Sebastian Jarek. And there we go. Come on, Max. When was it with the smoke shell? Probably way too late, because I am already here. I think the Basilisk does friendly fire here. You can see it. It has a really long range and good damage, so friendly fire is justified, I suppose. There comes the Bullgrins with Sebastian Jarek in tow. And I think, yeah, there's the smoke shell used. These guys. Even hiding the guys really like getting infiltration, so they're not only getting cover bonuses maybe, but also like getting infiltrated. So this is the same smoke shell, the, what is it called? The one artillery from the Imperial Guard, the Griffin, I think it's called. And I here, sorry, also wanted to show one of the new quote-unquote artillery unit. It is the Wyvern. The Wyvern is mainly used for anti-infantry and heavy infantry, I think, but it looks like it can also hit aircraft really well. So this is an extra artillery piece that is available for the infantry path. There's also the tank doctrine has also another artillery piece to use. I'm now tier 4 and starting to get stuff in the airfield. I get some very interesting squad as well, the Ratlings. It's an Easter egg unit. It's more or less the counterpart to the Felinid that you may or may not have seen on my channel that I voiced them. And the Ratlings, I didn't voice them, but they are like the same. There's a victory condition that can enable both units basically, like if you have then cats and mice that will playing around. So they are snipers and will be on the field soon-ish. There they go. They will not stay on the commander panel, that's then left over. But here they are, little red people. And also, yeah, I think I get the good old Storm Sword, which you already know from the current version, but one thing you do not know from the current version, I mismicro my Bullgrins here using Jarek's field to escape, and now wait until I have the relic unit out. They also have now other big vehicle stuff, but I want to use, I think, the bigger vehicles, the late tier vehicles, more for the video with the tank doctrines, not for the video now. So if you want to see all the good stuff, you may or may not want to watch both videos. I think Jarek is not long for this world in this fight over here. A lot of friendly fire also going in, burners left and right, and he still goes up one more time. But this time getting blasted to death. But at some point I march on to victory, because it's only the Orks and I have such a big army. I think I also used the maybe I used them already. The is it? I think I used these are the big boom shots, dealing a lot of damage, almost killing a war banner here. And now is the big time for the attack. Steel Legion marching in, Fulgrims at front and coming from orbit. The Storm Sword deep striking in from orbit. So you can now deep strike not only Leman Russ, you can also deep strike your Baneblades now, basically, your Baneblade Ryans. There you go. Why only deep strike Leman Russ if you can also deep strike a Baneblade? I think this model got also adjusted to be more in line with like cooler and better, I think. I do not remember the big flamers on top as well as the big cannon on top. So there you go, a lot of new units, a lot of new graphics, icons, voices, abilities, all this and more awaits you for the Steel Legion. As I said before, this will be one of two videos. The second video will be focused around the mechanized command, so expect more tanks and less infantry over there. I will probably get 1 or 2 Stormtroopers, but mainly I want to focus on the infantry over there. Maybe this is a good shot for the thumbnail. What do you think? Alright guys, so with this I want to say, as usual, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!